Hey guys, it's Mac here from Cryptstar Staking, and today I want to take you guys through a few awesome Tezos Defi projects I came across recently. Now Tezos Defi, it's still young, so it's a great time to get in and make some amazing profit. The projects that I'm introducing today are Kuipu Swap, Bender Labs Wrap, Crunch, Farm Soil, Plenty DeFi, Tezotopia, Salsa DAO, and last but not least, Spicy Swap. Now, just one more thing before we get started. Please remember that I'm not a financial advisor, and the projects I'm introducing are projects I follow closely. However, there is still a risk, so please make sure to do your own research. Now, without more to do, let's get to it. All right, let's go ahead and get started. So first of all, I am going to head over to XTZ News. This gives you all the latest updates for Tezos. Here you can see different categories: DeFi, digital securities, DAOs, governance, adoption, NFTs, and opinion. And here on the main page you can see the latest and greatest news. McLaren Racing announces new multi-level technical partnership and plans to build an NFT fan experience platform on Tezos. To get started, I want to show you guys some of my favorite projects and the ones I believe are going to have the greatest growth and be the most useful to viewers on this channel. To start off with, we're going to head over to the Kuipu Swap. Now, Kuipu Swap is the AMM, sort of like Uniswap or Sushi Swap. As of right now, they don't have their own governance token. They're working on getting the features laid out first. Now from this page you can see a few things. You go up here on the left, you can see version 1 and version 1.2. Version 1 you don't need to worry about if you're just getting on Tezos ecosystem. This is for old school people who had things put into the liquidity pool before. From here you want to make sure in the Tezos mainnet, here you can connect to 2 different wallets. You can connect to Temple Wallet, and this allows you to choose any of your wallets from the Temple wallet that you have currently imported. You can also connect to other wallets. Some other wallets include Spire, Temple Wallet, Galleon, and Kukai. So from here you can see variable options. You can switch from XTZ to tokens. As of right now, you cannot switch from token to token. You can switch from token to token. However, everything goes through XTZ. There's no direct token to token pools set up. They have various tokens listed here, as you can see. These are all whitelisted tokens, and I'll go through some of these later today. Okay. From there you could go to send, check out, you could send directly to XTZ or other tokens directly. You could swap and then send directly to another recipient. It's kind of an interesting feature. I haven't used it yet. For invest, this is basically adding liquidity. In Kuipu they decided to use the invest terminology rather than using liquidity, add liquidity. So basically you can add liquidity to your token, whatever token you want, or Tezos. You can remove the liquidity, and if you decide to make a token on one of the 2 token standards, FA 1.2 or FA 2, you can actually add your own token if you decided to mint your own tokens. This is the most interesting part about Tezos, is the governance. So we're going to go to governance, and you can see all the pools that are on Tezos. You can actually vote on which baker you want to be the half of the pool to be delegated to. Now, as of right now, it only uses the Tezos side, the liquidity pools. It doesn't use the paired match, the paired coin. You can also veto the current baker using voting. Either way. This is basically if you're over-delegated and the validator is over-delegated and they can't pay out the proper rewards, you can choose a new baker who has enough room in their bakery to support the liquidity pool. From there you can also do your rewards. You can withdraw rewards, which this is basically your baking rewards that you would have received from this pool. This is not your liquidity rewards, those are put in automatically. Alright, so that's it for Kuipu Swap. Next I'm going to take you guys over to Bender Labs. You can see it's a cross-chain platform between ERC20 and ERC721 tokens from Ethereum. Okay, they have a pretty thorough explanation here. Group of entrepreneurs and blockchain experience in blockchain technology and open resource and everything like that. Okay, watch the interview with Hugo. He seemed like a very bright individual. They have a really great product. I haven't had any issues with this platform. You can go from here, they go to their wrap page. Okay, so you hit wrap now, and this will take you to their DApp. As you can see, it says app up here, tzwrap.com. Here you can see you can pull down your tokens and wrap various tokens. As of right now, they only have these listed tokens available. Hopefully in the future they're going to make it possible for all tokens to be available, but each token has a different way of wrapping. I know Aave has some special smart contract stuff that makes things a little extra complicated. Just keep that in mind. When you're wrapping, it's going to take about an hour, and there's going to be a fee in the coin itself. So for example, like a 0.3% fee. So just keep that in mind when you're wrapping. It's not a huge fee, but that's basically to reward liquidity providers on the other side, and also wrap coin holders. Okay, next we're going to skip history and we're going to go to farming. So in the farming section, you can see the different rewards from the farming. Basically, you can stake your wrapped coins in the farm of your choice. Then you earn, I think it's 40% of the fees from that farm go to the holders. And you can actually check out the exact percentage from their website. Blog, here we go. So you can click on the blog and it takes you to the tokenomics. Okay, well, this is the most recent updated tokenomics. They had an issue that the distribution should go more towards the liquidity pool holders, so they decided to go ahead and distribute more wrap to liquidity pool holders rather than to the people who are wrapping. It's going to go up a lot more, the reward for liquidity pool holders in the future. Right now it's kind of a slow drip. Now from here you go to farming, liquidity and farming. This is farming. Okay, this is the fees from farming. Here's liquidity. You can basically add liquidity to each of these pairs and earn wrap as a reward. Like I said, they raised this to 40% due to a community vote. Anyways, Vendor Labs is doing a lot of different things. They're implemented farms, they've implemented staking, they've implemented wrapping fees, and they have quite a bit more planned in the future to add more tokens, so more support. So the next topic that I want to cover is Crunch. I'm just going to go to Crunch. Crunchy Network plans to be basically a sort of a launching platform for DeFi as a service. So if you want to start up your own project on Tezos, you can contact the Crunch team and they can help you up, get set up with smart contracts. They can help set you up with services so you can focus on the end product rather than focusing on all the middle work. So they're going to provide the opportunity to take NFTs and slice them into multiple parts. So say you want to own part of the NFT Declaration of Independence, you can go ahead and slice it up and give it out to people and sell it for a discount. Things like I'm going to talk about later is Tezotopia. Tezotopia lands are very expensive. Not everybody can own one. However, with the Pi Slicer, you will be able to slice that NFT into pieces, and then multiple people can own the land. Or meat lockers. Lock LP tokens for a specific period of time. This is for projects that will have a vesting period. This will help them get set up their vesting contracts. Okay, this will help projects getting started set up their own farms and get the liquidity they need to get their project off the ground. And Blender will do basically put two coins together and make a new token. Slow cookers, basically this is also vesting as well, some sort of vesting schedule, and also governance. There will be a CR DAO token that will be distributed to those who are providing liquidity with the Crunch, mostly with Crunch. Okay. And here's their page, and as you can see, in the first couple hours their pre-sale was complete, and the price has gone up about 3x since then. Alright, so the next thing I'd like to talk about is farm soil. It was made to be a sort of an experiment. This is one of the first farms on Tezos. You buy soil and then you can stake it. It takes you to Kuipu Swap, okay, and you can buy soil. You stake your LP to farm, and then soil LP to claim farm, and in the farm you can stake to get an airdrop. All right, next on the agenda is Plenty DeFi. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and skip right to the roadmap. So from here you can see the roadmap. So this is a little to-do list. So they have pools for FA 1.2 tokens. They have pools for Plenty XTCLP. As of right now, they're working on auto compounding feature. There was a third party who created a feature to go ahead and farm all of your tokens at once. They're going to add governance, a lottery system, predictive markets. Overall, it seems like a pretty decent roadmap. It's not super complicated. However, they have been fixing all the little issues and everything with their farm on a very timely basis, and I've been really happy with the farm myself. So let's go back to the main page here. As you can see, Plenty, it's in beta testing. It's only been out like 3 weeks, and they already have $20 million in the total locked value. Now, here on this main dashboard, it shows you how much Plenty you have a harvest, how much Plenty is in your wallet, and how much is locked up in the pools. They have Twitter giveaways and things like that. Now, let's go on to farms and pools. This is the farms. Okay, so they have 2 farms right now on Plenty. The first farm is Plenty XTZ, which has quite a higher APR. And then they have Kalam XTZ. Kalam is Calamint, that is an NFT platform. So what you want to do on these pages, you want to make sure you look at the fee. This tells you how much fee you're going to be paying with your withdrawal. Go ahead and see here, there's a 4% withdrawal fee if you withdraw before 9 days. However, after 9 days, it becomes 0%. Let's go ahead and move on to the pools. The pools for this are very interesting. You have the Plenty pool, which is the main pool. It has really high APR. You can just go ahead and buy a bunch of Plenty, put it in there, and make 670%. USDTZ is a stablecoin based currency on the Tezos blockchain. This has a 430% APR. So you have FTZ as well. You have HDAO, which is the OG NFT platform on Tezos. The APR on that is very low, and also the withdrawal fee is very high for the price of HDAO. Matic is a very good pool. So these all have the same percentages. You don't have to worry about a different variable fee. These all have the same information. Okay, these are single-sided, so you don't need to put like any liquidity points in here. The value stays whatever the value these things are. That is Plenty in a nutshell. Go ahead and visit this website, and you can check out the documentation yourself. The next topic of discussion is Tezotopia. All right, the next topic of discussion is, as I said, Tezotopia. Tezotopia is go ahead and read the Tezotopia page. In the beginning, there was only one course of land, a stirring volcanic rumble beating life into the universe. From it came many, leading generations to marvel at the menace of life beyond, life out there somewhere in a starscape called Tezotopia. This game is a NFT game based on Tezos blockchain. It has all these sorts of beautiful NFTs that you can buy on Calamint. They had what makes blocks so collectible? They have this thing called unobtainium. You can't get unobtainium. Anyways, it's very, very rare, and it takes 50.5 unobtainium and 50 energy to develop one new Teztop. Okay, and these Teztops, they create minerals and resources to create different items and tools and units to go ahead and fight and battle other Tezotops and earn more resources. The game strategy is still under development. This week, the game creator said he is going to release a few new documents that will tell us more about the units and more about the resources. From my knowledge, unobtainium will be listed on Kuipu Swap at some point in time, hopefully. There's no guarantees. Minerals and energy is going to also hopefully be listed on Kuipu Swap or some of the other AMMs that are being developed right now. 50% of the initial land grab sales will go to the UNO XTZ liquidity. This will provide a great chance for new players to go ahead and purchase UNO so they can buy their own land and they can create their own digital space on Tezotopia. And last but not least, we have Salsa DAO and Spicy Swap. This website is a little bit, the UI isn't great, however the contracts are pretty amazing. Salsa DAO was created by a company called Genius Contracts. So you can see here they have a casino that's built on Tezos. The company was using this as sort of a testing grounds for different creative smart contracts. They even have links to all the Kuipu pairs, so you can go straight there and purchase or sell. From there you can go to farms. They have the tacos, and tacos are these wrap tacos. You can use them to make custom-made NFTs. There's more utility coming later. From my understanding, there's going to be taco auctions. Okay. GSOL will be used to play games on the casino. Casino game they have right now is a dice game. So there's a bot playing as the house, and you can basically gamble your GSOL and play dice games on this screen. But you could choose any token on Tezos, and you can go ahead and basically gamble it, and you can earn 3 out of 6 dice. You can choose 3 out of 6 dice and get a 50% back. And they have all sorts of interesting incentives. It's an interesting idea. This is more of like a testing grounds for the big to get people interested in SDAO, which is going to be the governance token of this whole ecosystem. And as you can see here, they have their Spicy Swap pre-sale. So from here you can purchase your Spicy Swap. That is actually our next topic of discussion, is Spicy Swap. Spicy Swap is going to be an AMM built on the Tezos platform, and we'll go ahead and go to the Medium article right now. So here we go. This is one of my most favorite and looked forward to projects on Tezos is Genius Contracts' Spicy Swap. So this new automated DEX is inspired by the Uniswap v2 general framework, but the base contract will be written from the ground up to be compatible with Tezos smart contract language Michelson. Now he is going to basically build this Uniswap version 2 from the ground up on the Tezos platform, and they have a Spicy Swap playground right here. You can take a look as to like what it's going to look like. As of right now, he is Java has gone ahead, or sorry, Genius Contracts, he's gone ahead and hired a UI developer. Our next Tezos upgrade, Granada, is going to have great gas savings. He has developed a very special contract apparently that will save us even more gas than we save now. Right now, I think one transfer on the Tezos network, each transaction costs about, I think, like 1 to 5 cents. Okay, so he has figured out a way to lower gas costs even more on this Granada protocol. So it looks like he's figured out a way to go ahead and figure out how to deserialize Michelson. Michelin. I think he meant Michelson. What did he say to Michelin? I'm pretty sure he meant Michelson here. Anyways, so basically taking that down for a factor of 10 will do wonders for Spicy Swap's gas prices. They're looking to upgrade our testnet to Granada to start analyzing the gas costs. So hopefully sometime this week he'll be uploading the technical details and the test results from this analysis. And here is the SPI economics. They did the pre-sale, rolling airdrops. These are all, the rolling airdrops is to a very loyal community, so you don't have to worry about anybody dumping it so much. The SDAO treasury will be for future marketing and things like that, I'm sure. And the total fixed supply will be 100 million SPI. Okay, so the rolling airdrops, you can read more about that if you want to know more about it. So there's going to be a huge article on Salsa DAO and the roadmap coming soon, so I'm very excited about that. And that's it. Thanks for watching my video. If you're interested in learning more about Tezos DeFi projects or want to learn more about one in detail, please leave a comment and I'll get back to you. Now have a great day, and I'll see you in my next video.